Ramayanam.
Ayodhya Kandam. Ayodhya chapter. Lakshmana Upadasam. Teaching to Lakshmana. O son of Sumatra, O lad. Please hear my words, leaving out competitive spirit. I have understood your principles. And also your love towards me. And also it is definite that no job is impossible for you. But please hear this one from me. Only if the visible things like kingship, body, world, incomparable wealth and land are the truth, then only your effort will be proper. And suppose it is not, what will result? All the pleasures are as temporary as the lightning. And they vanish quickly like our life. Please remember this. The human life is like a drop of water fallen on a metal piece made red hot by fire. And something which vanishes in a second. Like the frog which is in the throat of a snake. Seeking for food, the beings caught in the grips of time. With a melting mind, seeks for pleasures. Understand that the meeting that we have with son, friends, wife and others lasts only for a little time. Like the wayfarers in a rest house of a highway, are getting upset when they meet and part. And like the wooden pieces floating in the river, the meeting of the people in the world is purely temporary. And also wealth also is not at all stable for men. And would the state of youth be with us permanently? The pleasure out of a wife is like a dream. And short life also is similar, O Lakshmana. The life between birth and death which is intermixed with pleasures, if properly studied, is also like a dream, my friend. And remember, it is like a city of Gandharvas, which cannot be seen, and the foolish people observe that the sun god comes out speedily, goes speedily into the sea, followed by sleep. And again the sun god comes out fast. People who have this type of imagination in their brain never think about anything over time. And they do not know when the soul goes away, and are lying drowned in the sea of illusion. With old age, with white hair and wear and tear. Some people die with enlarged desires. Though people see using the eye, they are not able to know the greatness of illusion. The foolish people think that now it is a day. After some time it will be night, which would be followed by day. Not knowing the acts of God, and without remembering all the sports done by the God who is but the form of time, live a life like water in an unbaked pot. And people are able to understand the goings of God. It is certain that the enemies called diseases would come and destroy the body. And like the tigress, wear and tear will come near and definitely attack the body. And the death is always within us, looking for a proper time to attack. The beings due to their body, mix the pride, add desires to it and live. And chant that, I'm Brahmin, I am the king. I am a noble man, all their life. And during that time they eat, go poop, or even burn into white ashes and disappear, or can even become worms under the mud. And so it is not good to have desire because of the body. The body is but a mixture of skin, flesh, blood, bones, poop, urine and semen, and is made of the 5 elements, and it would be pervaded by illusion, and that body is subject to change, it is certain. Due to the desire, again due to attachment to this body, you are thinking of burning the world. And that thought of yours in the mind shows that you do not have wisdom, Lakshmana. All the defects are with those who love their body and come to them due to their anger. You please remember. The feeling of a man that I am the body is due to ignorance, which is the mother of desire. And once you think that I am not the body, but am the soul, that thought is the killer of desires, and is the real knowledge. And please know that ignorance is the one that makes the life of birth and death. and knowledge is that which completely destroys this thought. So if you are one thirsting for salvation, you should sit alone and develop that deep wisdom. And then passion, anger, avarice as well as desire would all become your enemies, please understand. And also please know, that anger is the emotion that puts a stop for the aim of getting salvation. And the gentleman completely destroys mother, father, brother and friends. Due to anger arise misunderstandings. Due to anger man gets tied up by domestic life. And is not anger the real destroyer of Dharma? And so the wise man should give up anger. And is not anger definitely the god of death? And strong desire is the river of Tharani, Indian equivalent of Styx, that encircles the city of death. Happiness is the garden of the devas. And always hear that peace is the wish-giving cow. Think about this and pray for only peace. And then always you will never have sorrow. Hear that the soul lies above the body, sense organs, the movement, intellect and ego. Please always think that the soul in you is filled up with the pure, dazzling self filled with joy, which is the meaning of all philosophies, which does not have any actions, which is forever, which can be known in the state of nirvikalpa samadhi, as witness of everything and God of everything always. You who know the essence of everything, please hear. Pleasure, pain, difficult duties have to be undergone. You have to definitely carry out with utmost sincerity all the duties dictated by organs as well as karma, without attaching yourselves to the results of karma, and as fated by karma, dedicating it to the Supreme God. Since none of the karmas can attach themselves to the pure soul. After understanding all that I told you, always meditate on that form of wisdom, giving away egoistic feelings, and daily get drowned in divine joy. Remove from the mind the desires created by illusion. For egoism is the reason of all dangers. After telling like this to Lakshmana, with a happy face he told his mother, "Please hear, mother, let not my words which are clear cause sorrow to you. Unlike the people who do not know the soul, you know that sufferings cannot be caused to it. All the people who live in this world cannot always live together, and since you know everything, please understand that I would speedily come back after living in the forest for 14 years. And so please throw away all the sorrow, and bless me with a happy heart. If there is one desire in the mind of father, mother also should have the same desire. It is definite that the virtue of a married woman is the repetition of all the duties of her husband. If my mother permits me with happiness, I do not have any sorrow whatsoever, and the life in the forest would be pleasurable. Do not have any sorrow in your mind." Saying this he saluted her again and again at the feet of his mother with love, and she took him on his lap, hugged him and bathed him with her tears. And then she immediately told words of blessing. And then Kausalya bade the gods, "O Creator, O Brahma, O God who sits on a lotus, O healthy ocean of mercy, O greatest Purusha, O Hari, O winner over death, O great God, O consort of Gauri, O protectors of different directions who have Indra in front, O Durga, O Goddess, O destroyer of sorrow, O cause of creation, upkeep and dissolution. Whenever my son takes to walking and whenever he sleeps forgetting everything, please protect him with great joy." When her son Rama requested like this, she hugged him tightly with falling tears, and she permitted to go to the forest saying, "Live in the forest for 14 years and come back." And immediately Lakshmana with a broken voice told Rama to his satisfaction. Whatever doubt that it was remaining in my mind has vanished after hearing your words. For the sake of doing service to your feet, I also want to accompany you, and you have to give permission to that with joy. O consort of Sita, O Ramachandra, O treasure of mercy. And suppose you do not permit, I will take away my life. O Lord of Raghus, O Lord with a moon-like face. And then the lotus-eyed one told him with love, if so you can also come with me. Then to take leave from Sita, he entered Sita's house happily. Seeing her husband who has come, she got up speedily with a smile, and with water in a golden pot washed his holy feet with love, and with shyness and a soft smile. That pretty one slowly and slowly told, O treasure of mercy, how come you have come? By walk without anybody accompanying you? O husband, where is the valorous elephant? The ornamental umbrellas, decorative fans, the pair of jowries, the musical accompaniment, and the made-up look with gold and gem ornaments? How come you have left the minor kings, and have come with a very worried look, alas? Hearing the words of the daughter of Vidya, the son of the Lord of Earth told like this. He gave me the kingdom of Dandakaranya. For earning good deeds, please know. I am going immediately to look after that. And you live here without sorrow in the mind. O wife, you live here happily, looking after my mother Kausalya. Hearing the words of her husband, the Janaki, told like this to the King Rama. Your father is in a state that he cannot even part with you at night. And in such a circumstance, why did this thought of giving a forest kingdom to you come today to his mind? What is the cause? Was it not the king himself with joy made arrangements for the coronation yesterday? Tell me speedily whether it is true, my husband. Please tell me in detail all that has happened. Hearing this, Sri Rama told her, O gem in the garland of great ladies, hear. The king had earlier promised to give 2 boons to my mother who is the daughter of Kaikeyi, in the land of Devas during a battle between Asuras and Devas. For showing great valor and helping him, one is to make Bharatha as the king and the other is to send me to forest. Deciding in his mind that he would be going against his oath and being afraid of it, further has already given the boon to mother. And so I am going today to the Dandakaranya, and live there for 14 years, avoiding any rule, and I will come back then. You please do not tell no to it. And leaving, love life, live with my mother. After hearing this as told by Sri Rama, that lady with a face of the full moon told, I would be the first to walk to the forest, and you can only come behind me. Your going away, leaving me is not proper. And you have to understand that. That Sri Rama told her, who speaks sweet things, and walks like the elephant king. How can I take you there? For it is full of densely grown trees, wild lions, tigers, pigs, bison, elephants, pythons, wolf and other animals, the Rakshasas who eat human beings, and also very many bad wild animals, which are innumerable, and seeing all of them, we would become perplexed and filled with fear. And for ladies, there is a special sense of fear, please understand. O lady, therefore food only roots and fruits which are sour and bitter are available. Clean and tasty foods, sweet pancakes, rice, drinks, good quality honey, drinks of milk, are not there at any time. Ups and down caves, holes in the land, harsh stony path, would be all over that bad way, which is full of thorns. Except for that type of harsh path, you would not be able to see anybody the known to you. Apart from that, the climate would be cold winds, hot weather. And the suffering due to these are extreme. We have necessarily walk with our legs. And when we see the very bad Rakshasas, nobody would be able to tolerate it. Understand? So obey my words and live here, looking after my mother in a proper fashion. And for coming back it would take 14 years, there is no doubt about this. After hearing the words of Rama with increasing sorrow again told, Lord, I am dharmic wife of virtue. And I do not have any other support. O treasure of mercy, there would not be any problem. Please do not end my penance, of serving your feet, when I am living in your presence. Who can ever cause harm to me? Eating some roots and food with water, as the remains of food eaten by husband, is equivalent to nectar to me. When I am walking with my husband, even very sharp-pointed stones and thorns is equivalent to walking on spread flowers to me. O Lord, equivalent to God of love, do not forsake me. By me you will not have any problem. And O husband, I do not have any fear. Once a Brahmin expert in astrology, after determination, has told me, you would be living in the forest with your husband and there is no sorrow. Also I will tell you a truth that I have heard earlier, and I will tell you that now. Though several poets have written the story of Rama, along with joy, I have not heard one in which Rama has gone to live in the forest without Janaki. Is there any existence of Prakriti from Purusha? If we properly think, are not both the same? We have to remember the chant during marriage, that these two will not part till time of death. When it is like that, if you leave me and go to the forest alone and without me, I would take my life away today itself. After hearing what that goddess told, the king along with a slow smile told, so my wife, come along with me soon. A sorrow need not come due to my telling you something. O Janaki, please give away all the necklaces and other ornaments to Arundhati, wife of Vasishta. Then he told like this to Lakshmana, please make the noble Brahmins to come. And as soon as he told this to him, he got several great Brahmins to come there. Clothes, ornaments, cows, and unlimited money with great respect was given to great Brahmins who had mastered Vedas, who were of good character, who were great because of very good character, and who were family people. He also gave gifts to the very great Brahmins, who were the assistants of his mother. Also to all those who live in his private quarters. And to his servants he gave gifts by various kinds. Due to his giving gifts to the sages and Brahmins, they recited words of blessings to him with joy, shedding great amount of tears. Janaki along with love gave gifts to Arundhati, who took it with happiness. Then the valorous Lakshmana entrusted his mother Sumitra to Kausalya, and saluted her, and then Sumitra hugged her son, and also blessed him well, and also told the following advice to him. You have to always serve your elder brother, and always walk by his side, without parting from him. Always daily think that Rama is Dasaratha in your mind. Also you have to think me as the daughter of Janaka, and think Ayodhya as the deep forest. And once you firmly believe these without illusion, you would be happy there and come back happily. Lakshmana completely took the advice, and saluted his mother with respect. And then along with his bow and arrows, stood near Rama and saluted him. Immediately Rama along with Sita and Lakshmana went to salute his father, and at that time With happiness he saw the citizens of Ayodhya. The pretty lad, the stealer of the mind. One, who has pretty black body, Raghava. One, who can be compared to God of love. One, who is lovely and handsome. The honorable Rama, the ever-pretty Rama. For all the world, the Rama of the soul. The one with eyes like lotus. One, who is served by Lord Shiva. One, who pervades in different worlds. When he was walking towards his father's home, the citizens who were sad seeing that he was walking to the palace, told each other with great sorrow, "Alas, alas, alas, see, ho! O God, why has this come to this, alas?" Along with brother and his loving wife. Without any help, he is walking with a path strewn with stones and thorns, and which is bad path, and very difficult to walk. With their pretty, greatly soft and slippery feet, which appears to be softer like a red lotus, and the mind of the king which asked them to daily walk in the forest is very cruel. Till yesterday, no one had the love for son as much as King Dasaratha had. What is the reason for this thought today? Hearing this, immediately another one told. It seems he had given 2 boons to Kaikeyi, and because of that Rama is going to forest today, and Bharatha would live as a king. He could go to the forest along with him, because he cannot tolerate parting with him. Hearing these type of talks between the Brahmins of the city, Vamadeva told to the citizens the following.